Right now, currently, my vision is very blurry because it's coming from the peripheral and it's going to central. That's they're trying to stop because if it's detached, I'll have no oxygen to the eye.
The blood pressure is very good.
Losing your vision, there's no choice. It's the same like if someone is dying, you just have to save them. That's it for me.
So this is the same as the retinal
Okay.
with the results, you see?
Okay.
The normal value for this one is less than 30 and you are 181.
I know, but today it went down to 100.
This is still high. If they came back normal, I'm gonna sign the 12. I don't have problem with that. It's not the best interest because it's general anesthesia. So your liver at this moment is swollen, it's struggling.
But what if I lose my vision before that? What's gonna happen?
I understand.
That's what I'm saying, like I need it. It's like it's up to...
Definitely, and I agree with you.
Okay.
But
I'm healthy overall, as I'm saying, if that's elevated, but I'm healthy overall because for the liver to have a liver disease, you need to have jaundice, there's stomach ache, this has to be more to consider. So I'm like, I'm okay with this. If you don't want that, I understand from your point, if you're psoriasis and something happens. So my point is, if you say to them, it's up to the surgeon decide from this point, you don't have psoriasis, I'm fine with that. As long as they get the paper, the clearance paper, that you're not...
So it's in the labs, the EKG, chest x-ray, and the statement, put in that, Okay. It's not recommended, it's still high, okay? For example, what's like a cataract or local anesthesia, is okay. But general anesthesia is through the liver, so liver needs to be... We have one vision there, but not without the liver.
And it's kind of chilly outside. I live in Florida. I am on day 3 after scleral buckle surgery. I had a retinal detachment starting at the lower section of the retina. So it didn't affect the central vision. So we got it in time and got it done. The eye is still red. I'm finally able to open it. It's watery and I've been using prescribed eye drops 4 times a day and using a patch at night. No makeup for 2 weeks. Haven't showered yet. And the vision is a little bit blurry, but it looks like my vision in the right eye is a lot better than it was before, and it's taking over the left eye. There we go. And I'm using the drops of fluoxetine and the prednisol. And I'm following all directions that the sticky. I have to put my drops and see. Days 3 after scleral buckle surgery, my eye is still swollen. The retina is a little bit tender. I've been using drops 4 times a day, and the patch at night. The vision a little bit blurry, but it looks like the eye is opening. And those are the drops I'm taking. The prednisolone acetate and ofloxacin eye drops. It seems like it's less swollen. But my right eye is helping me to see. It looks like my vision to see in front or up close got a lot better, and the right eye is taking over the left eye. Today is Tuesday, February 3rd, and it's day number 4 after my surgery. So the eye is not swollen anymore. I've been doing my drops, and I can see very well with right eye. I see a little bit better with the left eye, but it's still a little blurry. And what I found out today, that I cannot wear my glasses because they are way too strong for me. I used to be able to watch TV, and sometimes I would like still be okay, like looking through my phone. Now when I try to put them on, I get like a shooting pain, like it's too strong for me. So I have to wait about like 6 weeks to get a new prescription. Day 5 after scleral buckle surgery. The eye is not as swollen. Doesn't hurt. I can see better. It's a little watery. It's so hard. My like eyelashes stick together. I was like yellow gel on top, so I cannot really wet my eye. But what I did, I used kind of the Q-tip. So I warmed the water. I waited until it cooled down a little bit, and I used the Q-tip to like get rid of some of the stuff like on top of my eyelash. It was so hard, but it did the trick, and I didn't get water in my eye now, and it's like falling off. I wish I can like open my eye fully, but it doesn't like let me yet. And it's the 5th day after scleral buckle surgery. So I definitely feel a lot better. There's no swollenness. I've been doing my drops, but I still see blurry. The right eye feels good, but when I am trying to work on the computer, the left eye is blurry, so kind of everything is blurry, and my regular glasses doesn't work anymore. But I've been drinking a lot of water and changing my diet, like incorporating the mix, the gelatin powder and vitamin C to create a collagen for my eye. And I'm definitely going to be eating a lot more red meat to increase the iron, because I had an anemia a while ago, and I'm not really into red meat, so I definitely need to be better on that to make sure to test for my iron levels, manage myopia, and take care of my retina. So I've added the hot liquid. So I used the 2 cups of hot and then the mixture in the room temperature water. So I've used gelatin, vitamin C, and just some extra boost vitamin C. And then I mixed it with the juice so it tastes a little sweeter, because it tastes very acidic, sour. Okay, I'm gonna place it in the fridge for a little bit, and then I'm gonna enjoy my jelly. Good morning. Today is day 5 post-op of the scleral buckle procedure, and my eye is not swollen as much. I can actually fully open it. It's still red. It doesn't hurt, and I continue doing my drops. I have to do 2 kind of drops 4 times a day. I showered twice, and I had to cover my eyes so no water gets in. And I did clean my eyelashes because they were like so glued together, but I had to do it careful without getting water in the eye. And I'll continue updating. Thursday, February the 5th. It's the 6th day post-op. The eye is not as swollen anymore. The glue, it seems like gone. I had like a yellow glue on my eyelashes. The eye is red, but I can move it freely. And it's still, the vision is still blurry, but it's getting better. The most important thing that I can still see the light. And that's how eyes looking. Definitely less red, and it's not swollen. I continue doing my drops, and that's healing normal. So I'm just gonna continue updating. This is day 8 after my scleral buckle surgery, and I wanted to share what was the symptoms and how I ended up having the surgery as emergency surgery. It was a partial retinal detachment, and I would start seeing flashes and the black dots, but I ignored the symptoms because I had no idea what that meant. I thought it was just me being tired, having too much school and work. And around January, I've been having this flash, like kind of like on the side, and then I start seeing on my peripheral vision, I start seeing like a little curtain or like a shadow. And I got a reminder to make my annual eye appointment, and I decided to make it on January 9th, which was like 10 days before my last year appointment. And when I came, I just was asking for a new prescription, and because I thought I was okay, I was just, maybe my astigmatism got worse, so I just started seeing worse. And then it took a while this time, because the optometrist said that she needed time to review my previous images compared to the one that she ended up taking. And she told me that she's seen a lot of fluid in my eye, and she's referring me to ophthalmologist because she wants to just make sure that I don't have the retinal tear. I had no idea what they were talking about, but I ended up making an appointment anyway. When I tried to call and schedule, no one was really taking me serious, and one of the places didn't take my insurance, so I just walked in, and the one I got referred, the second one I got referred to, and scheduled an appointment in 2 weeks. So I waited 2 weeks, and during that appointment, it wasn't seen right away. They had to do some more like a deeper eye imaging to see the tear. There was 2 retinal holes and a lot of fluid, and was pulling the retina away. And the doctor said I might have been prone to the tears, lattice degeneration, and having high myopia didn't help. So the myopia, I had my last prescription, which was interesting. My left eye got a little better, it was negative for 25, but my right eye got worse and was negative for 50. So I decided to think about it, but didn't have the surgery right away. But over the weekend, I started seeing a lot more flashes, and I had 2 choices: either call the previous ophthalmologist or go to the emergency room. The ophthalmologist I went to in the first place was very far away, so I decided to look for someone nearby, and I found an amazing place right in a group, and I read the reviews, so I decided to just walk in. And the first thing in the morning, I was panicking. I just walked in, and I told them I'm seeing those floaters, and it's a lot more, and the lightning and a shadow and all kind of things, and it made me very uncomfortable. So they took me right in and made me see Dr. Rodriguez, which is an amazing surgeon, and she took a prompt action from there. She looked at the right eye and saying, we're going to do something prophylactic on that eye with the laser, and then we scheduled a surgery appointment for Friday morning, and I had to do all the clearance before that, so I had to see the primary, the chest x-ray, all kind of things, because I was having general anesthesia. And when I got done Thursday, I found out my enzymes were high because I worked out and I fasted, but the primary care still thought it was kind of high to have general anesthesia, and she didn't clear me. But when I came in, we still had the emergency surgery. I came in and it was up to me. They were saying it's kind of urgent, that if you take an action, like any day, any hour count, you take an action right away, there is a high chance that you save 100% vision. But as you're losing day or weeks, it's going to be like 15%, 10%, 5% if it's full detachment. So I didn't want to wait, and I told them no matter my enzymes, I know my liver was healthy. They checked it out. I had no liver disease. I was pretty healthy. All my blood work looked great except for the enzymes. And we ended up having it. And here we go. I'm recovering, and everything went well, and I took the anesthesia pretty well, and my enzymes are back to normal. And that's how my eye looks on day 8. It's still a little swollen compared to the right eye, but it's doing a lot better. What's the most interesting thing? When you have the signs of retinal detachment, when you look through the lens, everything looks so dim. But once the surgery is done, I'm like looking like in 3D, in like 4K. Everything looks so bright, and like I just can't get enough of it.
Hi, how are you? So sweet. Thank you so much.
Do not ignore the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is God's divine guide, sent to convict us of sin, lead us towards truth, and empower us to live lives that are in obedience to God's will. Ignoring the Holy Spirit is ignoring God's actual presence inside us. We must pay attention to His quiet voice, gentle nudging, and divine insight. The Holy Spirit seeks to lead us further into a relationship with God, to guide us to make good decisions, and to empower us to live out our faith.